Hi everyone, great to be back. I want to challenge you this morning and by saying that we need to prepare for faith. Faith is not just a feeling or an emotion. Faith needs to have room in our hearts to come, to move. So we need to prepare for faith. Let me give you a simple example. Many years ago, we were going through a time of a real financial hardship. We just arrived in a small town. I was a new pastor of the church. The church was very small and we just didn't have the money. And yet we had a family. And so we were praying. My wife and I were praying. And one morning, we were praying and we were believing and having faith. And my wife said, you know what, if we have faith, then I need to go and put the deep freeze on. We had a deep freeze and it was switched off because it was empty. If we have faith, she said, I need to put the deep freeze on. So she went, put the deep freeze on, got it all icy, got it all cold, prepared it, and miraculously, the food came. Preparation for faith. It's like praying for rain, trusting God for rain, but there's no umbrella, there's no raincoat. So what does that mean? It means that in a sense, I'm just being religious. I have a religious response, but I don't have room for the reality. So there's preparation. If you remember in 2 Kings chapter 4, the prophet said to this woman, she was in desperate need. She had to pay debts or she was going to lose her family. They would be taken away. So he said, go and find as many empty vessels as you can find. Many as you possibly can find. And then we'll see what God can do. She had to prepare for faith. If she had gone out and just got 1 or 2 empty vessels, she would have missed God's provision. But she got as many as she could. There's an attitude of heart. It's not just a physical thing that I'm doing, but it's an attitude of heart. That's why we need to listen to testimonies of what God can do in the lives of people. The Bible is full of testimonies. The Gospels are full of what Jesus can do. But we need to listen to how God changed marriages and how God healed families, because it brings an attitude of faith and belief. In Acts chapter 10, if you remember, just before Peter went to the house of Cornelius, God took Peter up on the roof and he had a vision. And in this vision, he saw all these unclean animals and God said, eat them. Why is that so significant? But God was preparing Peter. He was creating room and space in Peter's understanding for faith to come, so that when he went to the house of Cornelius, who was a Gentile, there was faith and God could bring the miracle. So I want to encourage you. I want to challenge you. Prepare for faith. Let's not have religious prayers. Let's not just do things in a religious way, but prepare for faith. Give room for the reality of real faith to come. God bless you.